What's up, guys? This is your boy Adam with another episode of Average Guy Lifestyle and a new segment that I would like to call the Retro Rundown. In this segment, I'm going to be talking about things that's going on in the retro community, stuff that's going on with other YouTubers and out there in this retro community with video games and comics and toys and all this stuff, and kind of giving my thoughts and ideas on some of the stuff that's going on out there and giving a little bit of review about what is happening out there. And one of the biggest thing on everybody's mind right now that everybody's talking about on YouTube is the app called Whatnot. If you don't know what Whatnot is if like you took eBay and Twitch and merged it together. It's live auctions done in a way to it's really based on retro nostalgic stuff. There's a lot of things on there, from retro video games to vintage clothing, sneakers, pops, action figures, comics, all kinds of stuff. And a lot of the YouTubers have been talking about it. A lot of the bigger YouTubers. If you watch this type of content, I'm sure you watch the bigger YouTubers like Retro Rick, Phoenix Resale, Harry Tornado, Pixel Game Squad, Mr. Rightway. All of these guys have been talking about Whatnot because it's a new platform for you to be able to sell stuff that you have in like video games, comics, toys, any of that type of stuff. And it's really, really, really taking off. And it's really entertaining too because you get a different look at some of your favorite social media people that you like to follow, and you can actually communicate with them and, kind of have a little bit more of a personal connection with them. So we're going to be talking about Whatnot. These guys have been talking about it quite a lot here lately, and a lot of these guys have been selling a lot of stuff on Whatnot. So I want to kind of give a little bit of my ideas on Whatnot. I signed up for Whatnot. I do not sell on Whatnot as of yet, and I don't know if I will or not. But I want to give the perspective as a buyer, as a collector on Whatnot, because all these guys have been selling all this stuff on there, and these guys have a big social media presence. And so that's where a lot of this is coming into play of why I wanted to do a review like this, because they've all been talking about it as from a selling point of view, and you can get on there and you can see their lives, and stuff has been going crazy. These guys are selling stuff at astronomical prices, and it got me to thinking, you know, this is a good thing and it's a bad thing for multiple reasons, and I'll tell you why. For one, it is showing when you get onto one of these guys' lives like Retro Rick or Phoenix Resale or Harry Tornado, and they are selling stuff to them. They have such a huge social media presence that so many people are coming into their lives and bidding on stuff and bidding in live time that they're getting like ridiculous prices for some stuff that like you can just get on eBay and order for half the price. And people are paying just to be able to, be able to like have some type of communication with some of their favorite personalities on YouTube. Now, that is not a bad thing, but it is driving the prices of a lot of stuff up because people are getting on there and bidding and bidding and bidding and thinking that this is the actual price that some of this stuff is going for, when in reality, it's just because they have such a huge social media platform that they are stepping on from anyways, that the bids are just getting a little crazy. So that was the major downfall that I see with this. I really wanted to be able to get on to some of these channels, the people that I love to watch, which all those guys I totally respect. I love all those guys that I just mentioned. And I got on and I've watched a lot of their sales or a lot of their shows, and it was really entertaining. But as a buyer, as a collector, me spending my own money, I do not find it feasible to be able to buy stuff from these guys because people are spiking the price up way too high to just it's making it to where it's not affordable for the average Joe, the average guy, average girl person to be able to get on there and be able to afford to buy something. Now, if you really want a piece from something of them and you can get them to like sign it or something like that, which a lot of them are doing that, that's totally cool and totally understandable and acceptable if that's what you're looking for. But as a collector, as somebody who's wanting to try to find the best deal there is, it is not a good platform if you want to buy from the people that you watch on YouTube. So what I have found is that by getting on there, I've been able to look around, and the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to find these sellers that are just getting started on the app and to watch their page. Find the people that doesn't have that many followers. Find the ones that are doing their very first ever sale. Find the ones that are still slowly growing up, that doesn't have a big social media presence behind them. And that's the shows to watch. That's the ones to get into to find good deals on stuff, because they are trying to build up their presence on the app. And so I was able to do that. And so I spent an entire week on Whatnot. And I bought way too much stuff. It is a completely addicting app. It is super fun to watch. It is super engaging. When you get a really good presentator on there that is engaging with you, that that can manipulate and make it fun, and is putting up stuff that you really want, it really makes it so hard to not just keep hitting that bid button, because it is live, it is real time. You bid in real time in increments that you want to bid on. So that's what is so alluring about this app. It is completely addicting, and I spent a little over a week on there, and needless to say, I spent too much money, but I bought an incredibly large amount of stuff. And so right here next to me, I actually have the first of some of my packages that has came in for my very first purchases ever off of the app Whatnot. I have like 12 packages over here, I think. And this is not everything. I actually had to stop buying for a little while just so I could get everything in to see what all I bought, because I bought so much I couldn't remember what all I had bought. Because the way some of them do on there with like the description of what they're selling doesn't necessarily always tell you exactly what it is, so you got to be looking at it. And when you go back to look at your order later on, you might not necessarily know exactly what it was. Like I was on a couple comic ones and bought quite a few comic books, but they were just putting it as comic book 1, comic book 2, comic book 3. And when you go back to look at your order, I don't know what comic it was that I bought, because that's how they have it listed. So, you got to kind of be careful when you go to do stuff. But the good thing about it is, why not, during a live stream, you can buy something. You want to buy something small, and you pay for the shipping on that first order. And then during that live stream, every additional order you buy after that only charges you $1 extra for shipping. So it's best to buy large amounts of stuff in one auction, because you can really save on shipping later on, especially if you start bidding on some bigger, larger items like action figures and stuff that has some weight to it. So I thought it would be neat to show y'all what I have bought, what has came in so far. This is not everything that I've ordered, but this is actually quite a bit of stuff. And I have a very eclectic mix here of video games, toys, and comics that I have ordered. So I thought it'd be fun to open it on camera and kind of just show you what kind of stuff you can find on Whatnot. So let's jump right into that. I'm going to start off with the first package here. I do not know what's in any of these, because I do not remember what all I've ordered. And like I said, this is not everything that I've ordered, but this is a lot of stuff. So we're going to start off with the first package here. You can see this is one of the packages that came in right here. I'm going to open it up and let's see what is in package number 1. This is just like Christmas for me, because I really don't remember what all I ordered, and there's a lot of different stuff in here. So we're going to start off with this right here. Gotta open it up. Oh, we got video games in this one. We got video games. What do we have here? Ooh, looky here. We have a SNES game. This is Spider-Man X-Men Arcade Revenge. Check that out. Nice looking copy. Got a little wear on the top there, but not bad. The case looks good. So that was in this package. There's more though. What else is in here? We have, looks like another SNES game. We have, ooh, Super Empire Strikes Back. Another SNES game. Case looks really good. Super Empire Strikes Back. And then we have, what else is in here? We have a Wii game. Ooh, we got Wii GoldenEye 007 for the Wii. And it is complete. So, yeah, that's another one to add to the collection. All this stuff was stuff that I ordered because I did not have it in the collection. So, usually all the stuff that I have will all be stuff that is just I bought strictly to stay in the collection. So, there's also one other game in here as well. A Game Boy Color game. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Check that out. For the Game Boy Color. Now, I'm not going to really give any prices on this. I can kind of remember what some of this was. See, there is a packing slip in here, so I'll give a little bit in here. Just to kind of show the prices of what everything was. This whole lot was $21. $21 for all of these games. Now, I don't know off the top of my head what the values of these are. If I get the chance, I'll look it up and see. But, so, first lot right there, we got 4 video games. GoldenEye 007 for the Wii. We got Super Empire Strikes Back for the SNES. We got Spider-Man X-Men Arcade Revenge. And Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 for the Game Boy Color. So some cool little pickups right there. And that's what I say, there is a very large eclectic mix of stuff on here. You really don't know what you're going to get on here. And that's why I kind of like this. It's fun because I bought so much. I really don't know what all I've got. So let's find somewhere for me to set this. And let's go to the next package, shall we? Another package here. Another little package. Let's open this up and see what's in this one. You see me open it up right here. I do not know what any of this stuff is off the top of my head. So, what do we have here? We have a couple of things. Okay, so I do remember this. Now, one thing that's cool about Whatnot is a lot of these guys are trying their best to get followers, just like you do on any other social media platform like YouTube, Twitch, or anything like that. They try to get followers to follow them. And by one way that they do that is they offer giveaways. If you follow them, they'll do, some shows will do like every hour or so, they'll give away something, whatever their niche is they're selling, because everything is broke down into categories like video games, comics, toys, sneakers, pop figures, Pokemon cards. It's all broke down in that category. So most time it don't cost you anything if they offer a giveaway. On most of them, it doesn't cost you anything to sign up for the giveaway if you catch it at the right time. You got to do it live. So with that being said, I was flipping through random channels and a giveaway popped up on one. I entered the giveaway. There was like there was like 75 to 100 people in the giveaway, and I won the giveaway. And I remember this specifically because I won this 100% free of charge. Did not cost me anything. Did not even cost me shipping. And this is Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon on the Nintendo 3DS. And guys, it is sealed. It is sealed. I won this. I remember specifically this one on here that I won this, and I was like, holy crap, that's crazy. And a lot of times you do not even have to stay present on the channel to win it, but I did stay on it and I won it. I remember that. And what is cool with this is this: I just recently picked up the strategy guide for this game. So now I have this game and the strategy guide, and this is sealed, guys. But I also bought something from the same seller, and this right here, I bought this from them. Look at that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for the PlayStation 2. Oh man, this is one of those I've been wanting in my collection. It is complete with the manual. Case is in. There is a bad spot in the case, but you know what? It's not that bad. There is a little bubbling right there, but it looks good. The case is in pretty good shape over that. But I only paid like $5 for this, and I got this for free. That is completely a great deal. So super happy with that pickup. Let's see, was that it in that bag? Yes, it was. That is it for that one. Well, let's go on to the next package. We have several here to open, so I hope you stick around and see what all kinds of goodies that I got. Like I said, a lot of this stuff was just random stuff, and it's not all video games. I know for a fact it's not all video games. I do have comics, and I do have some toys in some of this that I've ordered. So this was another package right here, and a bubble mailer. And you see I'm just opening it up. Okay. It's a bag inside of a bag. We have another bag here. So this feels like, obviously, more video games is what this feels like. But let's see what we got here. Oh, I see some PlayStation 1. What do we have in this? Oh yeah, we have quite a bit in here. Oh, we got several things in here. So one of the things in here we got is a Sega Genesis, the Berenstain Bears Camping Adventure. Berenstain or Berenstein? How do you remember it? Mandela Effect. I honestly remember it as the Berenstain Bears, but it's the Berenstain, and I have all of my little golden books from when I was a kid, and I could have swore they were all the Berenstain Bears. They're the Berenstain Bears. But we have Sega Genesis copy of the Berenstain Bears. We have whoa, we got to watch out now. We don't want to drop it. We have another copy of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles on the Nintendo 3DS. Now this is not sealed or anything like that, but whoa, it is in there. It has the little manual, little book, and everything with it. Very nice, clean. We have that. We have Kane and Lynch, Dead Man on the Xbox 360. This is a game that I don't really remember a whole lot about, but if I ain't mistaken, the only reason why I picked this up was because I think I got it for like, and look at that disc, it is just nice and clean. The only reason why I got this was because I think I only paid like $2 for it. So, I mean, that's what I was saying about on this app. You can find some really good deals if you find the shows of the new sellers. That's where it's at. Going on to watch your favorite YouTuber like Retro Rick, Mr. Right Way, Phoenix Resale, these guys, yes, it's entertaining, but I saw the prices on a lot of stuff going way too high. So that's why I say if you want to find stuff as a buyer, as a collector, go to the shows with not that many people in the auction and the people that do not have that many followers. So we picked that up, a couple bucks. Also on top of that, we got Driver 2 on the PlayStation 1. This is the Green Label Greatest Hits. double disc, but manual, disc 1, disc 2. Case looks really nice. I had driver 1. I had the original driver. I did not have driver 2, so I picked it up. And I do remember this auction. I did not pay very much for these. I think at most I paid like $5 for one of these games. So between like $3 to $5 for each one of them. Not a bad deal. So that was all the little small little packages like that. Like, guys, we have boxes here. We have boxes here. We have a ton of stuff. So let's keep on going. This is exciting. This is just like Christmas, y'all. So let's figure out how to open this without making a mess. Now, like I said, I do not remember what's in these until I open it because I ordered so much stuff. It's not even funny. But I got really, really good deals on this. And that's the only reason why I wanted to showcase this, because I wanted to show that there is a way to get good deals. Okay, this looks like we have some action figure business going on here. I don't know what all's in this. Oh! Okay, this is making sounds at me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if y'all could hear that. What is this? This looks like a Rampage doll. Who remembers Rampage? I think that's what it is. I do believe so. Oh, yes, it is. Oh, man, this is cool. I do remember ordering this now. Check this out, guys. This is the Rampage Gorilla. And it's like stretchy. It's like a Stretch Armstrong. But the head is making sounds. And this is, I think this is somewhat vintage. I can't see the date on it. I don't know, but that is just super cool. I remember seeing this now. That is just wild, guys. That is going to make a cool little display piece right there. And it is heavy, man. It is heavy. It's in really good shape. It's like sand. Like, can you look? Let it stretch. And then it just sucks back up in there. Its whole body is like that. It's so weird. It's just like a Stretch Armstrong, but the head is plastic. It's got a battery case on it. You can change the battery, but you can hear it. That's wild, man. I got to look at this a little bit closer. This is not new. I should have brought my little magnifying glass in here so I can see. It's really hard to read on the back here. I can't tell, but let's move on. That is so cool. I love retro, like vintage pieces like this. And I've never ever seen anything like this out in the wild where I live. So that was one of the reasons why I went ahead and picked this up. And if I ain't mistaken, I think I only paid like $5 for this thing, which in my opinion, awesome deal just to have it to display up. It will go good over here with my other video game stuff. Super cool pickup. And that was all that was in that box. So let's move on to another box. Now, I know some of these that I have over here are comics, so I'm kind of holding off on those just yet, because I can tell by the way they are packaged that it's comics. And I did order quite a bit of comics because I have recently really gotten into collecting comics again. I used to collect when I was younger, kind of got out of it, and now there's a lot of cool stuff out that I just really want to pick up. And so I have been getting a lot of comics. Alright, another box here. You see I just opened up. And oh, these actually have a little card. They put a little card in there that says, "Thank you so much for your purchases and hanging out with us on Whatnot. We hope you love everything. Thank you from Secrets of Wanderlust. So that is super nice. I like the way that they did that. And ooh, we have us another game lot here, guys. Several games in here. So that's why I say it was always good to buy multiples, because they just put it all in one box. See, it's all in one box there. So it saves on shipping when you do it that way. So let's see what is in this box. Ooh, oh yes, I do remember this. I actually got quite a few GBA games. So there is a GBA game. We got Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. And honestly, I think I already had that game. And I thought I was buying a different one. We have Monster Truck Madness. We have, yeah, I bought quite a few GBA games. We have Talk 2, Staff of Dreams, which I actually have this on Xbox 360 and on PlayStation 2. We have, ooh, here's a good one. Here's a good one, guys. Power Rangers SPD. Very cool game. We have Matt Hoffman's Pro BMX. Cool. And then we have Quad Desert Fury. So that was in one thing there. That was 6 GBA games. Very cool. But that's not it. That's not it for the box. We also have a copy of Eragon for the PlayStation 2. I was not a big fan of the movie, but I actually really enjoyed the book. Now, this did not have the manual with it, but I do remember this. The only reason why I picked it up is because I think I got it for like $1 or maybe $2. Because sometimes people just don't bid on stuff, and you can find some really good filler titles like that if you just want to expand your collection. And I mean, said and done with, added into with the rest of the stuff, I paid like $2, maybe $3 for this, delivered to my house. Not bad. I will pay $2 to $3 like that for a game that I don't have in my collection if it's coming directly to me. So what else did we get? We have some more PlayStation 1. We have Green Label Greatest Hits. The case is a little cracked on it. I don't know if that was like that when I got it, but I do have some other cases. But we have Crash Bandicoot Warped. That's a great title right there. Love me some Crash. What else do we have? This one too is cracked pretty bad. So I'm going to have to do some case replacements on this. I don't know if this was like this when I ordered it or not. I don't think. This is a game I do not remember. PlayStation 1. Pop Dreams 3D. That's an odd title. I do not remember this game on PlayStation 1, but it looked cool, and I remember getting it. Nobody was bidding on this. I don't know if it's a decent title or what, but I think I got it for like a couple bucks. We also got Puss in Boots for the Nintendo DS. So that's another title to have in there. It does have, looks like it does have the manual and the game, so that's good. And then, oh, here we go, guys. Something that a lot of people is really hot right now. GameCube games. And there was 2 GameCube games in this lot. We've got The Incredibles and Finding Nemo. Now, if you know, I love animated stuff. I've always been a big fan of like Pixar and stuff like that. So all these animated movies like this, Finding Nemo, The Incredibles, I love the movies. I have them on DVD and Blu-ray. So to have this on a game and then to have it on GameCube, that's a big thing, because GameCube is one of my collection of games that I just do not have a lot of games for. So yes, it's very cool to have that. GameCube is super hot right now, guys. GameCube is going crazy, and if I ain't mistaken, I think I only paid like $5 a piece for each one of these. So not bad, man, because you just can't hardly find GameCube stuff. Just can't hardly find it. So yeah, that was a super good pickup right there. Little disappointed that some of these cases are not in the best of condition, but you know, as long as the disc and stuff is fine, the manual's fine, I've got replacement cases that I can put in there. So that is totally not that big of a deal. It is what it is. You never know what's going to happen. And I don't know if that happened in shipping or if it was like that when I bought it and just didn't notice it. So, another box. We're going to open this up. See what we got. We've got quite a few here, guys. This might be a little bit of a longer video, but I think it'll be entertaining to see the kind of stuff that you can pick up on Whatnot, guys. You can find literally all kinds of stuff. I have seen a lot of TMNT stuff on some of these sites going for crazy stuff like box mint on card stuff. Now this was packaged up pretty well. They actually have some peanuts in there. Think these are any good? No, I better not. What do we have here? Oh wow. Okay, we need I got to be able to go through some of this here because I am going to make a mess if I don't do this a certain way. I'm going to have stuff everywhere, guys, and I cannot. I've already got stuff all over the place in here. The nerd room is a bit of a shambles. I'm not going to lie. Get a little bit of stuff in here. This looks like another. Oh, okay. I'm pulling off some of the top here, guys. I remember this. Now this, I'm not going to lie. This lot right here was one of my most expensive lots that I bought. And you will see why. This right here is probably the crown of the boxes of what I have over here, I would say. Pretty close. If it's what I think it is, and I'm pretty sure it is. And you will see why. This was definitely one of the most expensive lots out of everything that I bought. And you are fixing to see why. Let me open this up. I've got plastic wrap here. We have some more Game Boy Advance and other things going on with this. But, okay. We have, start off with, we have Digimon Battle Spirit 2 for the GBA. We have Frogger's Adventures for the GBA. We have Hey Pikmin for the Nintendo 3DS. But here is one of the titles that is definitely going to be something you're going to be intrigued about. We have the Pokemon for the Game Boy yellow cart. And this came from a store. They had it priced at $65. Now, that's not what I paid for it, but I promise you it wasn't too far from this. But this is an authentic Pokemon for the Game Boy. Everybody knows how hot this is going right now, but that's not it. That's not it. That is not what made this as expensive as what you think. But to go with that Pokemon, woo, we got us a Game Boy Color, guys. Look at that right there. Now, this is not the Pokemon Edition Game Boy Color, but look at that yellow Game Boy Color. I do not have a Game Boy Color in my collection. I do now. That is a high ticket right there, right there. Those right there are still easily $75 to $100 all day long. Just this right here. It's crazy. Crazy what it's going for. It is clean. It's got batteries in it. Let's see. Huh. it turned on? Guys, let's see. There it is. Check that out, guys. Oh, man. But that is still not it for that lot. That's why I was saying this is one of the most expensive lots that I got. We're not done with this box, guys. There is still more in this box. And here is another big ticket game right here. Guys, Pokemon Leaf Green Edition. Woo! And look, they had the price tag on that at one point, $75. Now, I'm not 100% sure up to date on the prices of these, but guys, I'm going to tell you right now, these two games alone is $100 to $150 easily. Just these two games, $100 to $150. Crazy. But we're still not done. We're still not done. We're still not done with this lot. You know why? Because there is one more console in this box. And this one definitely, I've got to do some cleaning. They actually told me they was going to clean it up. Doesn't look like they did. So I'm going to have a little review on that. But we have an SP, guys. Check that out. This is the 001. This is the first gen one. This is the 001. I did not have an SP in my collection, so now we do. I'm going to clean this up, and this should be a good looking little Game Boy. Super nice. Let's see. Let's see if it turns on. Look at there. It turned on. Now, there is no control cables in here, looks like, which I knew that. They was just throwing in a big lot of stuff. But guys, that is a monster lot right there. I mean, come on. A Game Boy Color, a Game Boy SP, Pokemon Go-Kart Game Boy, Leaf Green Pokemon GBA. Then we also got these other two GBAs and this Hey Pikmin. That is a crazy lot, guys. That was my most expensive lot. If I ain't mistaken, I will say this, and I do remember that. I think that lot cost me right at $200. But break it down, I guarantee you that lot alone, probably $250 to $275 worth of value there. And that's just off the top of my head. I could be more than that. I could be off. But I'm pretty sure the two consoles alone are almost $200. Like $175. And then you've got the Pokemon Yellow and the Pokemon Leaf Green. I'd easily say $250 to $300 lot there. I clean it up. Everything is supposed to be tested. Everything is supposed to be authentic, which I will double check. And if it is not, they told me to contact them and we will get it straightened out. But they were an actual certified shop. They was just throwing out a bunch of extra random stuff trying to get on there. People were bidding up on it, but I lucked out on that. I think I got it for like $200 or $205. It was right there somewhere in there. So that to me is actually not a bad price. We've got several more packages here, guys, and I know for a fact that in one of these boxes somewhere, if I ain't mistaken, we have another console. Might be this one right here. Now, this looks like another lot of games. So, let's jump into here. Man, I got so many cool games. All right, we have some original old school OG Xbox, baby. Check this out. What's on everybody's mind right now? What's everybody been talking about? Spider-Man, Spider-Man. We've got Spider-Man for the OG Xbox. And this feels heavy, so yes, we have the manual. We have the disc. It is complete. It's in fair shape. It's not in the greatest shape, but I do not have that game in my collection because I do not have a whole lot OG Xbox stuff. And then we also got Rayman Origins for the Xbox 360. That was part of it. Let's keep going. This is just one box. Now, when it's in one box, it usually comes from one seller. Now, we have some games here that I did not... some of this stuff is not super valuable, but it's stuff that's like rare around here that I can't find. So we have... And the reason why I picked this up is because this movie, the movie that this game is based on, is one of my favorite all-time animated movies ever. And that is Surf's Up. Surf's Up is one of the greatest animated movies. I love that. Cody Maverick going in for the win. You got Big Z. I had to have the game. I've never played it. So Surf's Up on the Wii. And then this right here. I kind of remember something about this. I got to do a little bit more checking on this. But this is a kind of an oddball game. Knights Journey of Dreams on the Wii. I like that cover. That is cool. So I'm going to have to do some more checking on some of those. Both of those feel heavy. So yes, that is complete. And so is Surf's Up. But we're not done. We're not done with this box yet. This box keeps on giving. Oh yes. So this was kind of an oddball thing. And I thought it was neat because I did not know they made these. And I got these for super cheap. This is an authentic pair of the Enforce or Earforce N11 headset for the Wii U, guys. Check that out. This is officially licensed for the Wii U. This is from Turtle Beach. You can see right there, Turtle Beach. Headset does have the cord. It's got mic volume there. It's got the little mic piece that comes down, and this is for the Wii U. Super cool. I have a Wii U, so to add anything like this to the Wii U, to be able to set up with that is super awesome. I think I paid like $5 for these. Super cool. Just something to add to the collection, to add to the Wii U, and make the Wii U collection a little bit bigger. And that looks like that is it for that box, guys. So not a bad lot there. Headphones and 4 games. Man, check that out. Loving that Spider-Man right there. Look at that cover, man. That cover is just so iconic, man. I mean, just Spider-Man. Up in your face, Spider-Man. Super cool. Guys, we got so much stuff here. I have got a mess going on already. And I've still got several more packages to go here. So let's keep going. I want to get through at least what I've got in. Now, there's more packages coming in. But I just wanted to go ahead and get this video out. And let's just see what it's all about. Like I said, every bit of this is stuff that came off of Whatnot, guys. I was just wanting to try the app out, kind of see what it was, and of course, I went a little overboard. It was super easy to do. That's one of the things you got to be careful about, and a lot of people will tell you on there, please bid responsibly when you are on that app. It is super easy to get carried away, and you have to watch out on the app. Using it on your phone, it's actually really easy to accidentally hit the bid button and not mean to. So that is something that you have to watch out for. So we have us another package here, and they've got some crazy wrapping in this. What is in this? Oh, I know what this is. So, I got into a bid war on this one guy's channel. And this guy had, do you remember, do I have it? Ah. Okay, do you remember the plug and plays? The little game systems that they have, you know, like Namco Museum and stuff like that. Guy had one on there, and I want to show you this. Let me go grab this real quick. Okay. This is the Namco plug and play, Namco Museum. I've actually had this one for a little while. You know, they're not very valuable or anything like that. You know, they're worth like, you know, 5, 10, 15 bucks, depending on where you get it from. They're just cool, nostalgic little things. I've seen these all over the place. Well, I was on this one guy's page. Now, this did not come from him. This was one I already had. But I was on this one guy's page, and he had one of these fixing to come up for auction. And I didn't really want it because I already had one. I didn't really need another one. But there were several people in there, and I noticed that his looked a little bit different than mine. And I was like, what in the world is up with that? And the reason why is because sitting there on it, on top of the joystick, was this little guy right here. A little ghost that goes on top of the joystick. Check that out. Guys, I have seen these all over the place, and I have never seen this little ghost that goes with it. Never. I've never seen it anywhere. And I told the guy, I said, man, I want just that ghost. I was like, I don't want the other thing. And he was like, oh, man, you don't want that. And I was like, yeah, dude. I was like, put it up for bid. Well, it turns out that me and several other people got into a bid war on it, and I paid up for this little ghost. I should have kept my mouth shut and just bought the whole system with the ghost on it because he didn't know nothing about it. And I probably would have got it a whole lot cheaper. But this little guy right here is so hard to find. I've never seen one anywhere. Don't know really what the value of it is, but that just looks so freaking cool. Check that out, man. That's what it was on there. He had it setting just like this. I just wanted the ghost cover, so I bid on the ghost cover. And I'm going to tell you, I paid up for him. I think I paid almost $20 just for that little ghost right there. But you go to look him up, I have never seen them anywhere. I don't ever even see them on the internet. So, I don't know. I might have lost on that. But it's still freaking cool. I love it. But this guy also had quite a few other things in the lot there. Looks like he sent me a free gift as well. Thank you. Got a little note. What is this? This looks like a... I think this is a... I think he sent me a DVD. I did not order this, I know for a fact. He said he might throw some little oddball stuff in because I spent so much money with him. I think that's exactly what it is. I think it's a DVD. Honestly, I don't know what it is. It's something. It's just a blank disc that says Super Value on it. Has nothing on it, but it's in a cover that says The Conjuring 2. I don't know what that is. That is weird. I'm assuming that that's probably a DVD. That's super bizarre. But, you know, it was free because I know I did not order that. But I did order several other things from him. And I know for a fact one thing that's in this as well. And I know we have another console here. See, we are unpackaging it right now. And there's some more games and stuff here as well. But what do we have? Oh, man. So much stuff, guys. Oh, yes, we finally got into some NES. I do remember this. I will say this, he did package this stuff up very well. Impressed with his packaging. He gave me a sticker. He put on there that said, "Thank you for an awesome stream." He put on there, but we have an NES game here. What game is this? Huh. I don't even remember buying this game. I think this might be another freebie that he gave me, because I do not remember getting this one. But we have Wrecking Crew on the NES. Wrecking Crew. I don't remember buying that from him. It's got some marker and stuff on it, but I can clean it up. That's cool. I do not have that game in my NES collection. We also have Air Fortress for the NES. Check that out. I remember that game. Classic. Two classic NES games coming up right here. Marble Madness. Classic NES game right there. I was actually just playing that not too long ago on my Twitch stream. Make sure you come and follow me on Twitch at Average Guy Lifestyle as well, where I play retro video games and everything nostalgic, watch cartoons and all kinds of stuff. And then Top Gun. Top Gun. You could never freaking land the airplane on the carrier. It was just, it was crazy. But that's not it. That was the games, but we have one more little specialty item right here. And check this out. Once again, I did not have an SP in my collection. You saw that I got one earlier, the 001 SP. Check this out. We have another SP. Boom. That has, somebody has put a skin on it. It is looks kind of like, I don't know what that skin is. It's got a very Spider-Man theme going on to it. I do not know. It's covering up the back here, so I do not know if this is the 001 or the 101. I hope that this one is the, but it does turn on. I think this is the 101 because that looks a little bit brighter. So we have not one, but two SPs in the collection now. Super awesome to get that. So yes, the SP for NES games and the super awesome Ghost that goes on top of the Namco plug and play. Y'all might think I'm crazy, but that just looks so cool, man. Look at him. That is so awesome. I've never seen one of those. So yeah, another great pickup, guys. Wow, all kinds of stuff there. Holy cow. So much stuff. So much stuff. I don't even know what to do with all this. This is going to be a long video, and I apologize. But this is just so much fun, guys. This is just so much fun. And I appreciate you sticking along watching this and to see what all kinds of stuff you can find on Whatnot, guys. There is a ton of stuff on Whatnot. So I think what I'll do is I'll save, I know for a fact that some of these are comics. And I think what I'll do is I'll save my comics for a different either video or something else that I have bought, because I've actually bought a lot of comics. So this is one more box that I have. I know this is not comics because I can tell by the way the size of the box, so it's not comics. So we will open this one up, and this will be the last box that we open up for our mystery Whatnot extravaganza that I spent entirely way too much money on. But in all honesty, I want to do some more figuring up. I really think I came out ahead on a lot of this stuff because I honestly believe that I was able to get a lot of this stuff for under market value. Pretty sure, probably not as good as if I went out to flea markets and yard sales like I usually do, but pretty sure that whatever, let's say I spent $500-600 worth of stuff, pretty sure I'll probably have $700 to $800 worth of value, somewhere along that. So maybe like a little bit over half of what I paid for it, I've got value in. So that's still not bad for a collection. If you're buying it for collection, not a bad deal. If you was buying it to resell, not so much. But I was not buying this stuff to resell. I was buying it to keep in the collection. So this last box here, oh, and we have some more fun stuff. And this is definitely entertaining stuff here. Check this out. We have, I know this came from a Loot Crate, but we have the hoverboard from Back to the Future. Guys, check that out. That is super awesome. That is a cool little display piece. It needs to be cleaned up a little bit. It's got a mirrored bottom there. I'll clean that up and you can see the reflection underneath it. It needs to be cleaned a little bit, but I do remember this came out of I think this was a Loot Crate exclusive item. That is super cool, man. Gotta love Back to the Future. Super cool pickup there. What else is in this? This is what I like about this. This is just like, it's just like Christmas. Oh, guys, we have some TMNT figures, and I do remember getting these because some of these were mostly complete, and I cannot remember the names of all these. We have a, who is this? Is that Mikey? This is, I think this is Surfing Michelangelo. Got his board there, and there is some of his little pieces back there. I do believe these were complete. If I ain't mistaken, I think I only bought complete ones, so I don't think I got any that was not complete. Got a little throwing star and a little crab. We have some more Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figures to add to the collection. And that's not the only one. Guys, if you know, you know. We got Scumbug. Scumbug. Super awesome right there, man. I do not have a Scumbug. Have never seen one anywhere out and about. And he does look to be complete, man. If you can see, I do have a lot of turtle figures over here, and I've been wanting to really add to that collection, and we found, now they are looses, man. A lot of the carded stuff is just going for way too much, but I remember getting some really good deals on these, like less than $10 on each one of these, and these are complete figures, and usually in stores, even loose completes are going to run you $15 to $25 to $30, if not better. Sometimes $30 and $40. And if I ain't mistaken, I did not pay over $10 for each one of these. So, and to get a Scumbug for $10 complete, that's a good deal. If you know, you know. We're not done in that box either. So this was a toy lot, looks like. I got a lot of toys here. Yes. All right. Oh my goodness, I cannot think of the name of this guy, and I know it, and I cannot think. This is another TMNT figure. Oh my God, I can't think of his name off the top of my head. Man, I'm gonna feel like an idiot. But he is complete. I'll think of it when I get done recording this for sure. I'll put it up what his name is, but yes, we got him complete. And then we got us. Now this one this one is not complete, but I got him for a super good deal just because he had his staffs with him, and it is my boy, Donatello. That is my boy. Got both of his bow staffs, and this is a 88 figure. So this is one of the original first lines. Donatello. Got both of his bow staffs. Now, he's not complete because he does have, I think he had like a little dagger thing and something else. But he had his bow staffs. So I am super happy to have that because Donatello is my favorite Ninja Turtle. And to have him, again, in my collection is super awesome. I really like that. we're still not done with this toy box. We are still not done with this toy box. Alright, we did get some on-card stuff. Some random stuff. We got Star Wars Episode 1. Da-da-da. Watto. I almost forgot what his name was. Watto. Now, a lot of people don't really care for the Episode 1 stuff. I like Star Wars. It doesn't really matter what it is. But man, you can find a lot of the Episode 1 stuff for relatively cheap. And I mean, we're talking about, this is mint on card. This card looks amazing. It is in perfect shape. Look at the sheen on that. And I mean, we're talking 1998, guys. 24 years old. Look at that. And that is just, but I mean, look at that. I mean, come on. Look at that. Can't tell me that that's just not a cool piece to hang up somewhere. And I remember, I think I got this for like $2. I mean, come on. $2? I don't care if it was Jar Jar Binks. I would probably pick it up for $2 if it looked this good. And then one last thing that did not really fit in with all that, but dude had it there, and I was like, dude, I want that. He gave it to me for a super good deal. And we got the Beavis and Butthead complete DVD collection right here. The complete collection. I think I paid like, this I know for a fact was like $8 or something like that. And this sells for almost $50 on eBay. $50. And I think I paid $8 for this. It is complete. Has all the discs in here. And I mean, just super cool. The complete Beavis and Butthead collection. Classic. Classic. That is it for that box right there. We have some more boxes over here that I'm 99% sure is all the comics that I've ordered. So, with that being said, I'm going to end this video right here. That is a crazy amount of stuff, and I still do not have everything in from my very first week on Whatnot. Lots of crazy stuff on there. Guys, I'm not sponsored by Whatnot by any means. It is a cool app. I would definitely go check it out. Be careful though what you are bidding on. Make sure you are watching your bids. Make sure you bid responsibly, and do not overbid on stuff that you know for a fact you can get cheaper somewhere else just because you are on somebody's page that you an influencer that you like to communicate with, like some of these bigger guys. I'm not saying don't bid on them. Just be smart about it, because guys, as a buyer, my money is precious to me. I want to make sure I'm getting a good deal for my stuff. I don't want to pay $100 for a $20 game just because somebody on the other end is selling it to me that is somewhat popular. You know what I'm saying? That's where I kind of, the line blurs on Whatnot. That kind of gets me a little concerned about some people getting on there and going overboard because, oh, I want to bid on it because, hey, it could be anybody, any big YouTuber, that's where I feel like there's a little bit of a concern to be held with, and you need to be cautious about how you do it. But there's a lot of good sellers on there. So far, I'm really impressed with the app. They got a few bugs to work out, but all in all, I definitely give it a thumbs up. Definitely worth checking it out. And it just seems like a cool way to do something. Now, I myself might actually get on there at some point and maybe try to sell some stuff. I don't know. We will see how it goes. But guys, I appreciate it so much. If you don't mind, give this video a thumbs up. I know it was long, but I appreciate you sticking through with me. I appreciate you watching all the videos. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed the review of Whatnot. You should go check it out and give it give it a check out just to see what it's like. Maybe you can find you some cool treasures on there as well at a good price. If you don't care, come check me out over on Twitch at Average Guy Lifestyle as well, where I do stream retro video games and nostalgic stuff like cartoons and old movies, stuff from the 80s and 90s as well, stuff like we do on here and everything else. Guys, as always, I appreciate it so much, and until next time, peace.